Hello, my name's Felix, and I'm the manager at this GameStop. And I'm just going to be asking you a series of questions to see if you're fit for this job. And I'm just going to start off with asking you just about yourself. Tell me a little bit about you.
Hello, Felix. Thank you for having me today. First of all, I was born in California. I was raised in Indiana, so I consider myself an indie boy. The reason why I applied for this job to begin with is because I'm a huge gamer.
So, what made you interested in GameStop?
I'm interested because, like I said before, I'm a huge gamer, and I feel like me, you're putting me in a situation as a gamer, I can relate to other gamers.
And what separates, in your opinion, what separates GameStop from, say, a big store like Best Buy?
So the difference between GameStop and like a Best Buy is like where you have Best Buy, they sell different things, appliances, um, other stuff like say like DVDs, appliances, different things like house, anything just for the house. And or GameStop is nothing but games. Or I know sometimes you guys sell like different. You guys sometimes sell DVDs, but it's mostly for gamers.
So, you feel that GameStop is more specific and more catered towards one type of person?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
all right. And how would you describe your work ethic?
I feel like I'm a pretty hard worker. If I try to go up the ranks. So say like you're gonna be the manager, trying to apply for the assistant manager. I'm gonna try my hardest to try to satisfy the needs of the company and yourself. So I'll try to get things done as timely, in a timely manner, as quickly as possible.
That's good, Mario. Would you consider yourself a people person?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I consider myself a people person. Um, like I said before, as a gamer, I can relate to other people. We could talk about different games, with different games coming out, or different consoles. Have my opinion, give it to other people. For example, like if they want to know about a certain console, I can be like, "Well, this is how I feel about this console. Or this is how I feel about this game." Try to give my insights and try to give them an insight on what this game or console is about.
And do you like working alone or do you like working with a group of people?
To be honest, I do like working alone because, like I stated in my resume, I'm prior military, so I feel like transitioning from a military to a civilian lifestyle. I feel like on a not trying to say anything on a civilian side, but military we try to get things done quick and fast, and I feel like some being a civilian at that point will try to make me slower, and I just want to get things done quicker.
So you consider yourself flexible
Exactly.
in any type of situation.
Exactly.
That's good. That's very good. Um, how would you handle a rude customer?
Um, well, that depends on the type of situation that occurs. So I feel like this if the customer comes to me and tries to discuss why am I selling this game for this certain price or what, so I try to explain the company situation at that point and be like, oh, the company needs to make this kind of money, and or this is how much this game is worth at that time. You can't just be like, oh, I just bought this game yesterday, but you used it and try to sell it back this price. You have to, be sympathetic with that person and try to be have the
I
insight.
see. I see. That's interesting that you bring that up because in this job, you will encounter a prevalent problem that we encounter with a lot of customers, and that's especially with trade-ins. How would you handle a trade-in when a customer comes and tells you that this trade-in is unfair?
Well, it's in that situation. Then that's where you talk to that person. You try to make him understand, like, both. You try to get insights on both situations. So like the company side, and you try to get the customer side. Why you gotta explain to them. Like I said, hey, this game is worth this much because it's used, and the company needs this kind of money, and in order to resell this game, the company needs to sell this type. it needs to sell the game at this price in order to sell it to get profit. You know. They can't-
So you mentioned that you were in the military. How long did you serve?
about 7 years.
And why did you decide to get out of the military?
I wanted to see something else in life. I wanted to experience something new, not just one thing at all times.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
I feel like continue myself working at GameStop because I feel like GameStop is where I feel like my interests are right now. It's gaming, you know. I'll maybe one day become like a district manager of different types of GameStops. Try to make that big money.
All right. And just as the fun question, what's your favorite game and what game are you currently playing?
My favorite game is probably gonna be oh, that's a hard one. It's probably gonna be I don't know, Fortnite, and yeah, that's pretty much the current game that I'm playing right now.
All right. And that's your overall favorite game?
Yeah, right now.
And all right. Well, thank you, Mario. Thank you for coming and taking your time out of your day to come and do this interview. I will be calling you in the next few weeks to tell you if you got the job or not. Thank
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.